Good evening, my dear students. Then, at this moment, I would like to talk about Pythagorean triples. Pythagorean triples. Then, when discussing it, at first, I am going to draw here right angle triangle ABC in which angle B is 90 degrees. Then, if the length of AC is C, AB is A and BC is B, C squared equals C squared plus B squared satisfy the Pythagoras relation. When obtaining the values for Pythagorean triples, we can use the parametric equation. A mathematician named Euclid has been introduced about parametric equation that can be used to find the Pythagorean triples. If A equals x squared minus y squared, B equals 2xy, and C equals x squared plus y squared, then A squared plus B squared equals C squared. Hence, A, B and C is a Pythagorean triple. A, B, C are the values of Pythagorean triples. Then then what are the values of x and y? The value of x should be greater than y. Value of x should be greater than y, and they should be unequal to 0. Then x and y should be unequal to 0. Then what is the small value can be taken for x? Then I think you know that is the smallest value can be taken for x is 2. Then according to this one, the value of x should be greater than y. Then the value of y equals 1 because 1 is less than 2. And the value of y should be unequal to 0. The values of x and y are unequal to 0. When the value of x is 2 and y is 1, we are going to get the values for x squared minus y squared, 2xy, and x squared plus y squared. Then what is the value for x squared plus y squared when the value of x is 2 and value of y is 1? Then here 2 squared plus 1 squared is 4 plus 1, that is 5. Then what is the value of x squared minus y squared? Then x squared minus y squared is 2 squared minus 1 squared, that's equal 4 minus 1 equal to 3. Then the value of 2xy, that's equal 2 times of 1, that's equal 4. Then what about 3, 4 and 5? There are 3 values. These values are Pythagorean triple. Then the value of A is 3, the value of B is 4, and the value of C is 5. Then I am going to write here the smallest Pythagorean triple that can be written as 3, 4 and 5. Is it a Pythagorean triple? Definitely, that is the smallest Pythagorean triple can be obtained. Then can we get any other Pythagorean triples? Yes. When the value of x is 3, which value can be taken for y? When x equals 3, we can get the values for y as 2 and 1. Then x equals 3, the value of y equals 2 or the value of y equals 1. Both values can be taken. Then if we are going to take 3 for x and 2 for y, we can get another Pythagorean triple. Then what is the value of x squared plus y squared? That is 3 squared plus 2 squared. Then that's equal 9 plus 4. Then that's equal 30. Then we can get the value for x squared minus y squared. If the value of x is 3, x squared is 3 squared. If the value of y is 2, y squared is 2 squared. Then 3 squared is 9 minus 4, that answer is 5. Then finally we have to get the value for 2xy. The 2xy equals 2 times of 3 times of 2. The 2 times of 3 is, say 6 times of 2 is 12. Now already we have got another Pythagorean triple. Now I am going to write that Pythagorean triple. 5, 12 and 30. 5 and 12 are the lengths of two sides contained in right angle. Then 13 is the length of hypotenuse. This is another Pythagorean triple. Are there any relation between them? No. They are different Pythagorean triples. 3, 4, 5 and 5, 12, 13. Both of them are different Pythagorean triples. Okay. Now I am going to give some idea about. I am going to take some another Pythagorean triple by using 3 and 1. When the value of x is 3, the value of y is 1. If x equals 3 and y equals 1, another Pythagorean triple can be obtained. Now I am going to take it here to here. Then what is the value of x squared plus y squared? That's equal 3 squared plus 1 squared. Then 9 plus 1 is 10. Then what is the value of x squared minus y squared? That is 3 squared minus 1 squared. Then 9 minus 1, that's equal 8. Then what is the value of a 2xy? 2 times of 3 times of 1 is 6. Then we have got another Pythagorean triple. Write it, that is 6, 8 and 10. Are there any relation between 3, 4, 5 Pythagorean triple and 6, 8, 10 triple? Yes. There is a relation between them, because that is the second multiple of 3, 4, 5. The 3, 4, 5 is the smallest Pythagorean triple. The 6, 8, 10 is second multiple of the smallest Pythagorean triple. Okay, right now I am going to clean the board here. Can we get another Pythagorean triples? Already we have got only 3 Pythagorean triples. What are they? First one 3, 4, 5. The second one 5, 12, 13. The third one 6, 8 and 10. But only two Pythagorean triples are only two Pythagorean triples have a relationship. Now third one. If the value of x is 4, what are the values can be taken for y? Y equals 3 or y equals 2 or y equals 1 can be taken for the values of y. Then when the value of x is 4 and y is 3, what is the value for x squared plus y squared? The value of x squared plus y squared is 4 squared plus 3 squared, that is the 4 squared plus 3 squared, then 16 plus 9, that's equal to 25. Then x squared minus y squared is 4 squared minus 3 squared, 16 minus 9, that's equal 7. Then value for 2xy equals 2 times of 4 times of 2 times of 4 times of 3, then 2 times of 4 is 8, 8 times of 3 is 24. Another Pythagorean triple is there, that is 7, 24 and 25. This is the fourth Pythagorean triple we have been taken. Right, okay. You can compare them. Then here 7, 24 and 25. I think this one also a Pythagorean triple difference to others. Then when the value of x is 4 and value of y is 2, what happened? Another Pythagorean triples can be obtained when x equals 4 and y equals 2. The value for x squared plus y squared equals 4 squared plus 2 squared, that is 16 plus 4, value is 20. Then what is the value of x squared minus y squared? That is 4 squared minus 2 squared, then that's equal 16 minus 4 equals 12. Then I am going to get the value for 2xy, that is 2 times of 4 times of 2. Then that is 2 times of 4 is 8, 8 times of 2 is 16. Another Pythagorean triple has been obtained here, that is 12, 16 and 20. The smaller side, when the length of the smaller side is 12 units and the other side is 16 units, the length of the hypotenuse is 20 units. That is also a Pythagorean triple. Are there any relation between with the previous one, previous Pythagorean triples? I think this Pythagorean triple has a relation between 3, 4, 5 triple and 6, 8, 10 triple. Because 12 is the fourth multiple of 3, 16 is the fourth multiple of 4, then 20 is the fourth multiple of 5. Then this triple is fourth multiple of the smallest triple. Then by taking the value of x is 4 and y is 1, another Pythagorean triple can be obtained. If x is 4 and y equals 1, what is the value can be obtained for x squared plus y squared? That is 4 squared plus 1 squared, then that is 16 plus 1 equals 17. Then what is the next one? X squared minus y squared equal 4 squared minus 1 squared. 16 minus 1 is 15. Then value for 2xy is 2 times of 4 times of 1 is 8. Then 8, 15 and 17 is another Pythagorean triple. Then I think 8, 15, 17, that Pythagorean triple also differs to others. That is a new Pythagorean triple. That is not a multiple of any other Pythagorean triple. Then okay, then you can consider the value of x is 5 and values of y are 4, 3, 2 or 1. You can obtain some Pythagorean triples. Now, okay, as an example, I am going to take the value of x is 6 and the value of y is 5, right? Now, let's see what happened, which value can be obtained by using this value, by taking this value for x and y. Then the value of x squared plus y squared equals 6 squared plus 5 squared, that's equal 36 plus 25, the final answer is 61. Then okay, the value of x squared minus y squared equal 6 squared minus 5 squared, that's equal 36 minus 25 is 11. Then finally get the value for 2xy, then 2 times of 6 times of 5, that is 60. Then what about 11, 60 and 61? All of them are, they are also values of a Pythagorean triple. That is a Pythagorean triple. This triple also differs to previous one. Difference to others. Okay. Then you can get the values for Pythagorean triples by using this parametric equation. Try to get a lot of Pythagorean triples by using the parametric equation. Let's move to the last exercise, that is exercise 17.3. The following triples are the lengths of the sides of two triangles. Select triangle which is a right angle triangle and write down the corresponding Pythagorean triple. Okay, there are two triples has been given. Two triples have been given here. What is the first triple? 8, 15 and 17. What is the second triple? 14, 18 and 25. Then we have to select the Pythagorean triple out of them. Right. Let's consider the first triple 8, 15 and 17. 8, 15 and 17. If it is a Pythagorean triple, 17 should be the length of the side hypotenuse. The 8 and 15 should be lengths of other two sides. Then I am going to get the sum of the square of 8 and 15. Let's see, 8 squared plus 15 squared is 64 plus 225. The value is 289. That is the sum of 8 squared and 15 squared. Then try to get the 17 squared is 289. Now, what has been happened here? Then the sum of the squares of 8 and 15 are equal to the square of 17. 17 squared. Right. Then, if the sum of 8 squared and 15 squared equal to 17 squared, definitely that should be a Pythagorean triple. Then we can write here 8, 15 and 17 is a Pythagorean triple. Right? Then what has been happened to other one? Yeah. 14, 18 and 25, they are the lengths of three sides of some triangle. Get the value, get the sum of 14 squared and 18 squared. Get the sum of 14 squared and 18 squared. 14 squared is 196 plus. Do you know the value of 18 squared? The 18 into 18, I think that is 324. By adding them, finally we can get the answer as 520. Now you have to compare the 25 squared, the value of 25 squared with 520. Then what is the value of 25 squared? Actually, you know the value of 25 squared is 625. Are they equal values? No, they are not equal values. 625 is unequal to 520, or 600 is 625 greater than 520. Therefore, 14, 18 and 25, that is not a Pythagorean triple. Then already we have selected the Pythagorean triple out of that two triples. Then 14, 18 and 25 is not a Pythagorean triple. Right. Thank you. Then second one, based on the measurements given in figures, first and second one show that angle BAC is a right angle in each figure. If it is a right angle, the length of three sides should be equal to Pythagoras triple, Pythagorean triple. If they are Pythagorean triples, the relevant angles are right angles. Here, now I am going to draw here the given diagram. The vertex is B, A and D. This angle is right angle. The length of this side is 12 centimeter. The length of AD is 9 centimeter. The length of AD is not given. Then another triangle drawn on side AB. The name of this triangle is ABC. The length of side BC is given as 17 centimeters. The length of AC is 8 centimeters. Right, so that angle BAC. This one is a right angle. How to decide whether this angle is a right angle or not? If it is a right angle, the length of these three sides should be equal to a Pythagorean triple. Right, okay. First of all, I can get the value for AB because ABD is a right angle triangle. When given the lengths of two sides of any right angle triangle, the Pythagoras theorem can be used for get the length of other side. Then what is AB? AB is the hypotenuse of the triangle ABD because AB is opposite to this right angle. This side known as hypotenuse of this triangle. Then according to the Pythagoras relationship or Pythagoras theorem, there can be written AB squared equals 12 squared plus 9 squared. Then AB squared equals 144 plus 81. Therefore AB squared equals 225. Are there any real square root to 225? Definitely. Therefore AB equals square root of 225. That's equal 15 centimeter. Then length of the line AB is 15 centimeter. I can mark that value on the side AB. Then ABC is a triangle in which AB is 15 centimeter, AC is 8 centimeter and BC is 17 centimeter. Then what is the largest side of this triangle? That is BC. Because the length of side BC is 17 centimeter. Now get the square of that two sides. Then what is the sum of the squares of 15 and 8? Right, get it? AB squared plus AC squared equals 15 squared plus 8 squared. Then that is 225 plus 64. Then that's equal to 289. Then get the square of 17 separately. Then BC squared equals 17 squared. Then fortunately we can get the value of 17 squared as 289. Now, what about your idea? Yeah. The BC squared equal to AB squared plus AC squared. Then we can write therefore BC squared equals to AB squared plus AC squared. If AB squared plus AC squared equal to BC squared, then we can see the angle BAC is angle with 90 degrees. Therefore, angle BAC equal to 90 degrees, then angle BAC is a right angle. Right angle. On the other hand, another figure has been given here. ABC is a triangle. In the triangle ABC, line AD is perpendicular to BC. The length of AB is 10 centimeter, length of AC is 7.5 centimeter, and length of AD is 6 centimeter. Length of AD is 6 centimeter. Okay, right. Both of them are right angle triangles. What are they? ABD and ACD. Then by using the Pythagoras theorem to the triangle ABD, we can get the value for BD. We can find the length of BD. By using the right angle triangle ACD, we can find the length of CD. Right. Now I am going to do it. BD squared equals 10 squared minus 6 squared. Are you agree with me? Right. Therefore, BD squared equals 100 minus 36. Therefore, BD squared equals 64. Therefore, BD equals square root of 64, that is 8 centimeter. What is it? That is the length of BD. On the other hand, we can find the length of CD by using the Pythagoras relation to the triangle ACD. Then CD squared equals 7.5 squared minus 6 squared. CD squared equals, do you know the value of 7.5 squared? When getting the 7 point value for 7.5 squared, 7.5 has to be multiplied by with 7.5 again. Please multiply 75 by 75. Are there any simple method to get the square of this one? Yes. 5 times of 5 times 25, that can be written in right corner. Then 1 has to be added to 7. Then after that, that is increased up to 8. 8 times of 7 is 56. Then that answer is 5625. In this case, we need the 7.5 squared. The value of 7.5 squared is 56.25 minus 36. Okay. Then CD squared. The value of CD squared equals, you can subtract the value of 36 from 56.25. After that, there will be 20.25. Okay. Then is this value has a real square root? Actually, 45 squared is 2025. 45 squared is 2025. So CD equals 4.5. The square root of 20.25 is 4.5. Now we can find the length of BC. Therefore, BC equals 8 centimeter plus 4.5 centimeter. Then that's equal to 12.5 centimeters. This is the length of the line BC, 12.5 centimeter. Now we have to show that angle BAC is angle with 90 degrees. Or BAC is a right angle. Do you know the lengths of these three sides? of the triangle ABC. Yes. BC is 12.5 centimeter, AB is 10 centimeter, then AC is 7.5 centimeter. The longest side of this triangle is BC, or then other two sides are less than the length of BC. Then first of all, we are going to get the sum of 10 squared and 7.5 squared. 10 squared plus 7.5 squared is 100 plus, do you know the value of 7.5 squared? Here 7.5 squared equal to 56.25. Then 56.25 can be written there. That answer is 156.25. Right, then get the BC squared. BC is 12.5 centimeter. Then BC squared is 12.5 squared. Then BC squared equal, please multiply 12.5 by 12.5. 12.5 has to be multiplied by its same value, or 12.5 has to be multiplied by with itself. 5 times of 5 is 25, can be written in right corner. 1 has to be added to 12, after that that value increase up to 13. Do you know the value of 13 times of 12? Actually 13 times of 12 is 156. Then when getting the final answer, then we have to keep the decimal point in correct place, that is here. Then answer is 156.25. BC squared is 156.25. Then can we get new relation? Yes. What is it? BC squared equals 10 squared plus 7.5 squared. 10 squared is AB squared plus 7.5 squared is AC squared. If BC squared equals AB squared plus AC squared, what about the value of angle BAC? That should be equal to 90 degrees. Therefore, angle BAC equals 90 degrees. Then finally you can write here, therefore BAC is a right angle. BAC is a right angle. Okay. Now we got some help from Pythagorean triples. Right. Do you like to do next one, third one of this exercise? What is it? Incomplete table is there. We have to fill that incomplete table by using correct values. Third one, okay. By completing the table given below, find the Pythagorean triples corresponding to the given pairs of value. Verify your answers. Verify your answers. Then okay, the values of x is, when the value of x is 2, the value of y is 1. Then x squared is 2 squared, the value is 4. The y squared is 1 squared, 1 squared equals 1. Then, okay, x squared minus y squared is 4 squared minus 1, 4 minus 1, 4 minus 1 equals 3. The value of 2xy is 2 times of 2 times of 1, that's equal to 4. Then x squared plus y squared is 2 squared plus 1 squared, then 4 plus 1 is 5. What is the relevant Pythagorean triple? 3, 4, 5. Then let's observe the third row. In third row can be seen 4 and 3. The value of x is 4 and value of y is 3. Then x squared is 4 squared, that's equal 16. 3 squared is 9. Do you know the value of x square minus y square? To get the value for x square minus y square, 9 has to be subtracted from 16, also will be I think 7. Then 2xy, 2 times of 4 times of 3, then 2 times of 4 is 8, 8 times of 3 is 24. Then what is the value of x square plus y square? That is 16 plus 9 equals 25. Now we have got another Pythagorean triple. What is this Pythagorean triple? 7, 24 and 25. Now observe the last one. The value of x is 7 and value of y is 5. X squared is 7 squared, that is 49. Y squared is 25. What is the then 7 squared is 49, 5 squared is 25. Can you get the value for x squared minus y squared? The 25 has to be subtracted from 49. After subtracting 25 from 49, that I think result will be 24. Then what is the value of 2xy? 2 times of 7 times of 5. 2 times of 7 is 14, 14 times of 5 is 70. Then finally we have to get the value for x square plus y square. Then this 49 has to be added with 25 to get the value for x square plus y square. When adding 49 to 25, answer is 74. Right, then another Pythagoras triple is here. What are the values of this Pythagorean triple? The Pythagorean triple is 24, then 70 and 74. Right, okay. Now try to do the miscellaneous exercise. There are 5 problems included there. You have to do them yourself. Then try to increase your knowledge about Pythagoras theorem and Pythagorean triples. Then okay, I would like to meet you again in another session. Then good night everybody, my dear students. Have a nice day. Thank you.